Okay, guys. Some people, they were wondering, they have different wiring harness for the fish game machine, but they don't know how to connect the right harness for the fish game. Okay, on the goggle system. So you see, there is 500 credit, and then we will try to redeem the credit and then print by the mutha goose system. 对，来，给我下个分，下分下到那个打印机上面去。Okay, we will use devices to press the buttons, and then let's see whether the machine can print the ticket or not. Okay, you see, after our engineer pressed the payout buttons, and then the machine, the credit is disappearing. You see, 500 credits, and then it prints out $50, and $50, and you know, if people insert $50, the machine right now it shows 500 credits. We can also adjust. $1 shows 100 credits. $1 shows 100 credit. $1 shows 10 credits. $1 shows 100 credits. We can set, so no problems. And right now, people that don't know how to connect the mutha goose system. So right now, let me teach you. Okay. So this is the normal fish game. We can regard the fish game as fire carrying. Okay. The downside here, this is the fish game. Okay. The main boards, and then this is the I/O boards. Okay. This is the I/O boards, and then there is this is the VGA connector. This is the PlayStation cable. You see, this is the PlayStation cable. If the machine there are 8 players, and then this cable will need 8 pieces. Each pieces to each different PlayStations. Okay, so this is one of the, we can call it the first PlayStation, and then we separate this cable wire and then to this little PCB boards. So this is the little PCB boards, okay? And then this wire goes to the PlayStation, to the shooting buttons, and to the joystick buttons, and to the key in, key out buttons wire, okay? So this is it's not a problems. This is very easy. So the problems is this part. So this end to this end, and this end to the mutha goose, the flagging boards here. Okay. So this during this part, that's the problems. Okay. So right now we are going to show you. You see, this is the harness. When we send you the fish game mainboards, when we send you the fish game harness, and then you say, hey buddy, can you show me how to connect the mutha goose system on the fish game? And then after you purchased this cable we call this one is flagging boards, okay? This we send you, and we will send you 2 wires. Sometimes, you know, if you buy extra, no problem. This is a signal cable, this is the power cable for the mutha goose flagging boards, okay? So even you get the machine, everything except this silver boxes. If you want to connect the mutha goose system, if you see, this is the mutha goose, this is the mutha goose system, this is the goggle system printers. If you got these 2 devices and then got the mainboards, but you cannot make the fish game print out properly by, you know, this system, because you are supposed to buy 1 more extra of this silver devices. Okay, so this cable, when we send to you, of course, we will send you this devices, and then we will send you this cable. Okay, this cable is very important, so you are supposed to be sure. And then this is the little PCB boards, you see, and we have to connect the PCB boards on this little PCB boards. Okay, we have to connect this cable connectors to here, and then after we connect, and then the silver boxes will become red. You see, there is the red and the green lights on. That stands for the wire is already connected. Okay, and then the other end of this cable, you see, there are two cables. You see, there are two cables. You see, there are two cables is no use. Right now, one of the cable is black. Black is the ground, okay? And the one of the cable is yellow. The yellow is 12. The yellow, we can see this is the first one, the yellow cable. Then this one is second yellow cable. So we can see the second yellow cable is no use, okay? And then the ground cable under here is second wire, okay? The second cable which is no use, okay, here. This is the black cable, and then it's the second one. The black cable is second one, is no use, okay? Let's remember, this is a very important. So this cable of the second is no use, so we can leave it, okay? So right now we already leave it, and then let's get started to recognize. You see, there are four cable. One cable is the green, and one cable is the yellow. One cable is the ground. One cable is the white. So the green cable here from the silver, the green cable from the silver boxes is the first. You see, this is the first cable. This is the first cable for the silver boxes. Okay, this is the first cable, is a green. From this end is the first. Okay, let's check where it goes to the PCB boards little here. You see, on the PCB boards it's also the first one. Okay, and then the second cable is the white. Okay, the white cable we can see it's coming from the third one. The white cable is coming from the 1, 2, 3, the third cable. Okay, the third cable is the white one. So let's say where it goes to the white one. It's the white one, it goes to the fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the white one, it goes to the fourth cable. You see, the white cable is the fourth cable. Okay, let's check the green and the white after, and then there is let's check the third cable. The third cable is the black. Let's check where the black goes. The black cable, it goes to the first. You see, this is the first cable. This is the first cable for the black at this end of the silver boxes. Okay, the black cable. Let's check where it goes to the other end. The black cable goes to this little bit PCB boards. Is here. Is the third cable. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The third one. 1, 2, 3. This is the black cable for the third one. Okay, and then the last cable we are connecting is the yellow one. The yellow one, let's say, the yellow one is the first cable. The yellow one is this cable, is the yellow, okay? It's the first cable. The first cable, and then the other end of the yellow cable, it goes to the second. You see, the other end of the yellow cable, it goes to here. Okay, this end, it goes to the first. Okay, so after we connect it, this end, and then, okay, after we connect from this end to here, and then there are two cable will come out from the silver boxes and to the flagging boards. Okay, so one cable is the blue cable. One cable is for the purple cable. Okay, let's see where it goes to the blue cable. The blue cable is the fourth cable. Let's see the blue cable. The blue cable is close to the white, the black and the white and the blue. Okay, the fourth cable is the blue cable. So the blue cable is coming from the silver boxes. The other end will goes to here. Remember, okay? The blue cable will be the second position. So if your wiring harness is not connected to the second position, if your blue cable is not coming from the wiring harness, okay, so the blue cable must be the second position. If your harness is not in the second position, then you can cut the wire and then reconnect, okay? So let's check the other cable. The other cable is the purple one. The purple cable is coming out from the third cable. One cable is the yellow, second cable is yellow, the third cable is the purple. Okay, this purple cable is the third one. From this end of the silver boxes is from the third cable, and then we are going through the purple cable. Will be, you see, this is the first. The purple cable will go to the first position. So if the harness in your hand is not to the first position, you're supposed to change the wire, cut the wire, and then reconnect. Okay? So this is how you connect the flagging boards, okay? And there are another wire. Okay? There are another wire. This two wire, you see, 5 and 5 volts, and then you are supposed to connect the wire from the 2 of the 5 volts, and then taking the wires out and then to the power supply, okay, to the 5 volts. Find the power supply and then take the 2 of the 5 volts to the power supply, and then there are another 2 cable. The another 2 cable is the ground, okay. The first and the second, the wire must be the ground, and then you are supposed to take the wires and then to the ground here, okay. 2 of the cable is ground and 2 of the cable is 5. After you connect everything, and then you are supposed to connect the internet cable, and then connect the internet cable to the back. You see, to the back, okay, to the back of this mutha goose system, okay. Some people always ask me, hey guys, so how can I set the position? For example, I have 99 machine, and I don't know how to connect how to make the number, the machine number, the position number, and then you see, there is the numbers. You see the left number and the right number. We can see there is arrow. You see, the first arrow is 0. The second arrow is number 1. So if this is the second PlayStation, and then the second arrow must be to number 2. If it until 12 player, and then the first arrow must be 1, and the second arrow will be 2. So that causes 12 player. If there are 13 player, then the 13 flagging boards. The first must be number 1. The second must be number 3. That calls for the 13 players. Okay. So this is how we connect the mutha goose system. And then after we connect everything, you see sometimes when we send you this devices, and then we send you the silver boxes. You see, sometimes when we send you the silver boxes, and then we will connect the same way, okay? But there are few wires extra, which is no use. You see, especially at this end. This end, you say, hey guys, what's the shit? You see, there are 4 wires, but I saw in your video there are only 2 wires. So now you are supposed to learn. You see, we can see this cable. You see, what's the difference? You see, this end. You see, what's the differences of this one? you are supposed to, you see, there are only 2 wires is useful. Okay, so there are only 2 wires is useful on the flagging boards. So even you see there are 4 cables, but you are supposed to cut this 2 wire and then connect. You see, this is the purple one, then you can connect the purple to this position. The second one is the blue, and then you are supposed to cut the wire of the blue and then connect to replace the cable of the black one, and then it will be same as this one, and then make it work. Okay, so and also the last but not least is the settings of this game. You see there， 各位帮忙一下，最后马上到那个了。You see the last but not least, the settings of the game. There are 300. We can set the game is $30. It shows 300, and we can also go to the system to set 1 coin to 100 credit, and then people insert $30. It will show 3,000 credits. Okay, but right now we adjusted 1 coin is 10 credits, and then when we print the tickets, it will 300 credits will show $30 on this. Okay, so 对，然后 let's press the payout buttons, and then ticket will come out. You see, after we press the buttons, and then the credit will be gone, and then a paper will coming out from the printers. Okay, it will come out $30, of course. You see, it comes 30. 对，然后再帮个忙，让我进入后台一下。You see, right now we are going to the system settings of this games. We can call it fire killing. Okay, we will. Okay, we go to the settings of this game and then go into the refund type to right now it's of course it will be a ticket. 系统设置，游戏设置是不是？对，试一下。Key out type， 能 show key， 对，退出来，不是这里。哎，有可能是这个，对，哎，没有这个，这个试一下这个，对啊，Oh, you see, a ticket type payout model. You see, wait a second. Payout model. Okay, press buttons to return tickets. Remember tickets. So if you get the payout model to coin, then the machine cannot print any tickets. So this setting is very important. Okay, so do not make any mistakes. After you press, go to settings to adjust the game to the coins, and then it cannot print any ticket. So it must be ticket model. You see, if you want $1, choose 100 credits, and then you're supposed to adjust the machine to the ticket ratio to 1 ticket, 1 coin, 10 pieces. If you want $1, choose 100 credit, then you're supposed to adjust to 1 coin to 100 credits. Okay, so that's we can adjust it. Thank you.